What's going on, everyone, and welcome back to the channel. And today we're going to be looking at a different class setup, something again with the marksman rifles. I was using the Type 63 in the last video, and right now we're going to be using the M-16, which is a burst rifle. And the setup is going to look very similar. The sight is still going to be the Hawksmoor, which I just love. I think it's way better than the red dot sight. It's a lot more clearer, gives you some magnification but not too much. And I'm going to start off this gameplay right here with a nice little Fury kill, but that was in Garrison. We're going to go over to Armada. I think this is what this map is called. But the whole match is going to be basically on Armada. That one was just a nice little Fury kill that I got straight off the beginning from one of the games. So here we are in Armada, and we're playing hardpoint yet again, and with another marksman rifle. And you'll see me play this kind of style where I'm trying to pick people off of the hard point and defend it, and every now and then I'll try to kill people off their spawn so they can't get to the hard point. And this class setup for the M16, and I've been using the other two marksman rifles, so I've used all four at this point, and I feel like I'm pretty decent with all four of them, and I feel also confident in my abilities to get them diamond. I mean, there really is nothing special about getting them diamond. It's really more of a time crunch than anything. It's not really a showcase of skill, I feel. But anyways, I've been using all of the marksman rifles, and of them so far, I think the M16 is my favorite, and I really like the Type 63. I have like 1,200 kills with it, and I only have like 300 with the M16. But once I unlocked attachments for the M16 and I built a very similar class setup, I just felt like this gun was a lot more satisfying to use. Something about getting like a one burst kill is satisfying, and the distance again with the silencer, it just has some additional things that I don't know if the Type 63 has. So I was about to call it the Type 16. For the score streaks, I'm still using the same thing: UAV, counter UAV, and the care package, because I feel like they roll into each other very nicely, and they're also very good for things like hardpoint, because you're going to be helping out your teammates. Right here is a nice little, look at that, point blank, one burst, and then we again, look at that, another 2 kill streak, another one, and another one, and another one, and then get another camo. But it looks like we're playing in hardcore, but it's actually core. It's just, again, I'm using theater mode, so you can't really tell when there's an enemy or a teammate in front of me. So that's a problem with theater mode in terms of like recording. So I might start recording some live video just so that it's a lot simpler to be able to see who the enemies are and who the teammates are for you all, because it is a little confusing. But here we are with a 7 score streak. We had to pick up another gun because we're low on ammo. And this Krig, let me tell you, the Krig is also a very good gun. It's just another satisfying gun. It's very, look at that, 9 kill streak. Oh, the audio's a little off right there. But we killed someone with their own gun. Pick it up. Look at that. Look at that. Merciless. We get stunned, and I think this will be the end of the score streak. No, it's not. 11. Got up to 11. And then, I don't know how he died. I forgot. But here I am, throwing my care package down. I have engineer. So again, this class setup in terms of also perks is very similar. I'm running engineer, and I think for the second one I'm using gearhead, which is the one that lets you store up to 2 of your abilities, which for me is proximity mine. So I oftentimes forget that I'm using the proximity mine, or that I even have one ready to use, so I find myself like wasting a lot of it because I just have one and I'm not using it. So gearhead I found to be very useful for that, just because it gives me more time to be like, oh, I have a proximity mine, and sometimes I'll have 2 and I still haven't realized that. But anyways, like that, I can just throw more proximity mines out there, and they're very nice at getting you random kills. So here's another nice little thing to do right here. I got the combat bow from that care package, and I'm just pre-aiming this very popular site right there, and I get a nice little double kill. And I'm going to be waiting for more because I know there's more coming. And there's another one, and another one. This one was just a very nice gameplay for getting a ton of kills. I forgot what the end score was, but here we are, just like basically not letting them get into the hard point, because the hard point is to the right of us. And then I'm going to try to pick off some people from their spawn, but that's basically what I've been doing for a lot of my matches. Depends on the map. If it's a long range map, like this one has a lot of long range aspects to it, then I'll be waiting. So right here, 18 and 5. I'll be waiting at spots where like there's a long range opening, and then I'll just wait for people to pop up and I'll take them out. Oh, I almost died there. But if it's something like right here where it's close quarters, I definitely don't try to engage, just because, especially with a burst rifle, if you don't hit that first burst, or if not all your bullets connect, then you're probably going to end up dying. And it's all about choosing your gunfights. You want to get gunfights that are like right here where it's like pretty far and you have the advantage. And let's see if we get this one. Yes, but they threw a grenade at us and we died. So I feel like I go off on a ton of tangents because I was talking about the perks I was using. I have, for the first one, Engineer, which is why I can see enemy equipment and UAVs and stuff and reroll my care packages. Second perk is Gearhead, and that's why I'm able to stack up to 2 proximity mines. And then the final perk is Gung Ho. That one I feel like is very, very useful. I don't need Ghost because I have a rocket launcher, and with Engineer, like, it outlines the UAVs, and it's just very simple for me to just very quickly switch over to my rocket launcher, take out the UAV, and get the 100 points. So I'm using Gung Ho just because that sprint to fire thing is something that to me is very much needed. If you're like trying to get somewhere and then you get caught off guard, then you can just switch to your weapon and fire quicker, which oftentimes can lead to you just getting the kill as opposed to dying. So that's why I'm running Gung Ho. And it also, I believe it lets you mantle and climb things faster. So that's another another benefit to it, is you won't be getting killed while you're trying to mantle an object or something. So that's basically the reason for that. The Semtex is very easy to lob, especially like in hardpoint. Like, you can just lob it over to wherever the hardpoint is and hopefully get a kill or a defense. And Stim, it's just, from all the other ones, I mean, I haven't really given a try to these stun grenades or concussion grenades. I feel like I should, just because in the beginning of the game I was using them and they were useful, but it, like, going over from Modern Warfare, I just was so used to using Stim Shot that it carried over to this game as well, that as soon as I unlocked it, I was just using it. And here I am over there. I was about to climb up that, like, ladder, but then I realized that oftentimes people get killed as soon as they climb up that little spot, just because there's someone waiting at one of the corners, or there's someone already aiming down the sights. So I decided to jump off and go down this route, where I get a nice little 2-piece. I was going to say 3-piece, but I forgot that I botched up that last one. I could have had a Bloodthirsty, and I could have had more work done on these camos for the M-16, but I failed epically. So here I am right now, respawning back in. I have my one proximity mine, and I'm about to have the second one ready, but I don't know that. I feel like the little, see right there, it says proximity mine available. I feel like that little graphic is not large enough to catch your attention, at least not for me. Back then, when you had those field specialist things, I forgot what they call them in Modern Warfare, they were so much more, like, they just caught your attention. This one is just like a small little line that says proximity mine available, and sure, it's in yellow, so it catches your attention a little bit more than something else, but to me, I always overlook it, and it's just so difficult for me to realize when I have the specialist stuff or the field upgrades already. So there's a sniper on this match, and they've been killing me time and time again, and it's just so annoying. And in this last update, they nerfed the sniper rifles. It's nothing terrible. I think what they did is they reduced the time, or they added time to their sprint to fire, so basically it's more difficult for them to quickscope. But a lot of the deaths that I have on here are from people sniping from across the map and they're hard scoping, so that still is of no relevance to me. But here I am, 29 and 13, doing pretty well, if I do say so myself. I think Nazca's playing on this game. Nazca and possibly Gutsy, if I'm remembering my games correctly. I'm pretty sure both Nazca and Gutsy, two people that I game with pretty frequently, Nazca more than Gutsy, are in this match, which is why we're probably doing particularly well. So here I am, but I think this is where I also fail, and I call my care package on top of like the roof of something, just because I was starting to get very antsy because the game is about to end and I just really wanted to get as many kills as possible and just build up the score. And I just threw my care package wherever, and I didn't check to see if it was gonna land on a roof or something. And something else that's I've realized in this game that's useful for the care package is the smoke will turn from red to yellow or yellow to red depending on if it's gonna land somewhere useful or not, or accessible. So right there, as soon as I threw it, I saw that it was red, meaning that it was gonna get stuck somewhere. And yeah, my assault vest or my armor vest, whatever you want to call it, is stuck on the ceiling of the boat. So I'm not going to be able to get it or re-roll it or anything. And I should have been paying more attention, and I lost that streak. But anyways, that's okay, because we're still doing well. Still running and gunning. Or I don't know if you'd call this running and gunning. It's a mixture of run and gun and then the rat attack, as Nazca has coined that. So here I am again, going all the way back to the spawn. And see, I run and gun to this spot. And then I started doing the rat attack right here. And the rat attack, let me tell you, it's very useful. Here we are getting long shots. We're on a 4 kill streak. They don't know where we are. They do know where we are by this point. But they're just going to keep poking, and look at how much of a greater field advantage we have. We're downhill. We're not downhill. We have like a head glitch, and we're already pre-aiming. We have a burst rifle, and we just have all the advantages, and that's why I'm able to get a lot of these kills. So it's getting towards the end of the game, 241 to 180, and gonna get a couple more kills. See how I always pre-aim a lot of these popular spots? It's just want to be ready first, especially with these marksman rifles, because you're not gonna be winning by spamming your trigger finger or just, you know, spraying and praying like an SMG or an LMG or an assault rifle. This one you really do have to be prepared and shoot first. And I don't remember if we get this person. Yeah, we do. So I think the final score on this game was somewhere close. I hope I get up to 40. This was definitely my most kills in the game. It was the most score per minute. This one was my best match so far, as the Call of Duty app told me. But we'll check in a bit to see what the score was at the end. There's 16 seconds left on the match. We're still going to be doing the rat attack over here with the 4 kill streak. Can we get on a bloodthirsty? One more. We just need one more. Get that trophy system out of the way. There. Bloodthirsty. And then I die. There's 2 other people. I rushed in. If I was more patient and just waited in the back and done some more rat attack, then I probably would have survived and got on a higher score streak. But anyways, this is going to be the end of the match right here. Holding the hard point. And we win 250 to 202. We end the match with 41 eliminations, 17 deaths, 6 objective kills, and my screen is far too blurry for me to be able to see that, but we did particularly well. And that's going to be it for the video for today. Thank you all for watching, and I hope you have a great day.